Evening, everyone. Evening. Don't get down, you know. This is
sound particularly chipper.
This is not Liverpool. We're talking about one of the worst teams.
Oh God!
That people keep believing that are gonna win things. So,
Jesus Christ.
you know.
Here we go. It's gonna be an England rant. Okay, for people who don't know, and if you've been living in a cave or just come out of a coma in the last 20 minutes, England, Scotland was a 0-0 draw. And I think it's like the third time it's ever happened at Wembley in like over 100 fixtures or some such.
What do you want to say? I'll just keep drinking my lovely Guinness.
Okay, I don't watch much international football because I'm a club fan. I'm not a national fan.
Of course.
But I have to say, if Liverpool played like that, I wouldn't be happy.
Of course.
I wouldn't be happy. But Jurgen Klopp is a different manager to Gareth Southgate. I think
Jurgen Klopp's won things. What's up?
Well, I think Jurgen Klopp
he ain't won nothing.
Yeah, true. But I think you can see. I think Jurgen Klopp is more adventurous. Go for it. Close down. Attacking. 100%. 100 miles an hour. Blah 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 blah. I mean, I personally think the Liverpool squad would beat the England squad if they had a match. Liverpool would beat England. Yeah. But I can see. I think Gareth Southgate is more fluid with his tactics. I think in the first half, England had a couple of chances. Scotland had the chances, of course, as well. I mean, Scotland had the first chance where they played the nice one-touch football down on the right, crossed the ball in, and Che Adams, who can't finish worth a toffee. I mean, he had a few chances. He could have had a hat trick actually if he could finish.
He did. and you know that guy called Dykes.
Well.
He plays for QPR, and he's nearly scoring goals out. He's getting free headers and shots. QPR.
Yeah, I know.
And who does England play for? The players.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's true. But I mean, first half, Stones hit the bar. Sterling set up. Was it Mount or Foden? One of the two.
Yeah.
And he missed. I think the first. England's tactics kind of shifted, I think. Initially, they wanted to try and win the game, I think.
Yeah.
But then the play just died, as in you're so slow. It's like, and then in Scotland, they're just defending en masse, and then you're not going to get through them.
Yeah, but I would say that part of, because, like I said, I listened to the pundits at the end.
Yeah.
And they're just making it like England were just completely poor. I just don't think they were completely poor. I just think that it was because of what Scotland did. So it just messed up. It just took away their game. You have to give Scotland credit. You can't just say England just played badly. That's why Scotland looked good.
No.
It's part of what Scotland did.
Yeah, I do give.
And you remember when you were saying that that Liverpool, the way we play, and obviously we would beat England. The way Scotland played, they played like how Liverpool normally play. They were on it. They even certain time they were passing the ball.
Yeah, but but to be fair, they needed a victory.
No,
they needed a victory.
Yeah, of course they did.
England. You could say tactically. I know England just looked proper. I don't say
because they didn't know what to do.
I don't say
that's what it was. They didn't know what to do.
No, I think
because they came up with a good defense and two.
No, but, they only had good defense because their ability to play was too slow. All the times England played quick, like long balls over.
Yeah.
I mean, we got Foden,
that did work.
You got Mount, you got Sterling. These are fast players. Every time, a couple offside and so on. But you can see the Scottish defence could not keep up. But then they started playing backwards, sideways, backwards. Keep the ball. And like I say, Scotland came out a lot more aggressive.
That's why. That's why they were doing that because of the way.
Yes,
Scotland,
exactly.
They were in their face.
Yeah, they were worried.
So you have to give Scotland credit.
I do
for what they do.
I do. I mean, was it Reece? I think Reece cleared a ball off the goal line against Scotland. So they were lucky not to go up.
That's what I'm saying. They could have even won it.
Yes, they could have done.
You see the substitutes he made. He put on that guy from Southampton. So. And he was pushing forward as well.
Which one?
I forgot his name. He put the one. I think it was his last sub. He plays for Southampton.
Oh God!
I can't remember. I don't even think I heard of him at the time. But yeah.
Well, to be fair, if I can't remember his name, he's just as anonymous as Harry Kane was in that game. Oh my God! I mean,
yeah, they're saying what's wrong with Kane. He's a bit.
What service is he getting? Yeah. Your forwards are all up the pitch. The ball has to somehow make its way to them, and England were just like, I mean, it's another thing I don't understand. Why would you bring Jack Grealish on? You're bringing on a creative player where the team is not looking.
Yeah.
At the time he came on, I think the team were looking to just not lose. So he's trying to make runs forward.
Go on.
He's trying to make runs forward. He's trying to do 1-2s. So he's running forward. He'll do a 1-2, and the fella's got the 1-2, passes it backwards. Or he's forced to like try and dribble against 5 people. He's trying to do things, trying to go forward, and obviously he's going to get dispossessed because at that time, in the last quarter or last third of the game, England I don't think were really that interested in winning. They were more interested in keeping the ball and not letting Scotland win the game.
No, of course.
Because at the end of the day, England on 4 points, we're second now, and Scotland on 1 point.
Yeah,
Scotland
but England can't think like that because who's to say they're going to go and beat Czechs?
True. Yeah, but then so what's that? Hang on, so Scotland are -2 because they lost 2-0 to Czech Republic.
Yeah, they haven't scored yet.
No, they haven't scored. So they'd have to absolutely smash Croatia.
No, it's not going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen. And England would have to lose heavily against Czech Republic.
No, of course.
So I don't see. So you could say tactically it worked. Not a great game, but more likely England's going to go
tactically, what worked?
Well, Scotland didn't score.
Yeah, but that wasn't their aim. Their aim was to win the game.
I think towards the end that was the aim because
towards the end you're saying
because all this back passing, you've got 3 fast strikers. Why would you not release them quickly? Why would you keep and you bring on Grealish? Like I said, his mind is just go forward. He passed the ball to someone.
And they brought in Rashford
as well. But people just keep passing the ball backwards. I mean, God. I was getting loads of texts, and I not anyone that said to me, "Oh, what a great performance by England." In fact, I'm going to laugh at this. This is very bad, but because Mason Mount, did you hear his name?
No, a few times he did a few.
Really, I didn't hear his name at all.
Few little balls there and there.
I heard Foden quite a lot. I heard Sterling quite a lot. Kane hardly I didn't hear. And so I was on like WhatsApping some fella. Group. And I said, so what's happened to Mount? And the guy said, Luke Shaw ate him. Because Luke Shaw's looking a bit hench. So people are not too impressed with England today. But they did.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say. I'll just say because of what Scotland done. And when I saw before the game started, I said to myself, I looked at the team. Then I said, okay, they're playing 5 men in the midfield. I saw that. When it's all raining, it's proper pissing. I said, Scotland rains a lot. Yeah. Okay. and then I was like, somebody's playing in the Premier League. This is a perfect game for Scotland. I said, this is going to be a problem. This might be a problem, and it was. It was.
So you think the weather had?
No. But I'm just saying, it's a rainy day.
Yes.
I'm just saying, everything was in their favour. Rainy day, they had 5 men in midfield, and quite a few of them play in the Premier League. That's why, look, the difference, did you see the difference when they played? Remember, Croatia's a better team. But Croatia don't play England every day. None of their players.
True.
The players in Scotland, they play in the Premier League. True. A lot of them. So this is why it wasn't a problem. Their football was, like you said, it's that type of game. Hard graft.
Yeah.
Just in their face.
Yeah.
Croatia don't play like that.
True, but
that is the difference. I'm telling you, that's what it was.
But the thing is, but
that's what it was.
When England played balls from like defence over long balls, they really had Scotland. I said you've got fast strikers. I don't understand why you don't free them up.
Yeah, but he took off Foden. Because he's the one that was getting on the end of them.
Yeah, but he took a Foden in the second half. He could have done more in the first half, and he took a Foden in like the second half of the second half.
Yeah, but that was the first half that they were doing that.
Yes, but I don't know what changed. Why did they stop? Why would you stop? You got fast, young forwards. Why?
Because what it was is that Scotland showed them no respect. And that got to them.
It must have done.
That's what it was. And then now, that's what I'm saying. Because now fans are back. Remember, players are trying to get used to that again.
22,500 people.
They're trying to get used to that again.
Yeah.
So now, when the fans start doing all the little...
I think England got booed in half-time.
Do you know what? If there was no fans, England maybe would have won that.
I think the fans spurred...
I'm telling you.
Fans or not, but Scotland have to win. They've run out of games now. They have to...
Yeah, but it doesn't matter what Scotland has to do. It doesn't matter.
Well, it kind of does.
No. Because if England gets in the knockout rounds, that means they're going to play all the teams into the final. They're going to play every team that has to win. So it's the same thing.
True.
Do you get what I'm saying?
No, it's true.
Yeah, same thing.
Funny. And our rivals are scoring goals. I thought, what? We're just 1-0 at the moment.
Whose rivals?
As in England's. So Italy, what? They've knocked 3 a couple of times. I think Portugal's got 3 a couple of times.
They're looking decent, isn't it?
So
I think there's people are saying they're the most impressed team at the moment.
I've not even seen them, but I've just seen them.
No, they're looking all right. Yeah.
And we can't beat the 3rd lowest ranked team in the competition.
Yeah, but you're getting me started now.
Go for it.
This is why
I'll set. Go on.
Right. This don't surprise me. Just like what I just told you, the little stats for the game.
So let's take this off. It's England anyway.
Yeah.
Go on.
So like I told you, the little stats of that game, and I said that could be a problem for England, and I was right. Yeah. The problem is with England, it's not saying it's the players. What it is that for years the media has always keep putting is that England is one of the favourites for every single tournament. Yeah. To me, like you said, in 1966, the only thing they've won, they have done nothing else. Yeah. Yeah, nothing else.
We've not won anything else.
Yeah, they ain't won nothing else. We can even talk about teams like Croatia. They haven't won nothing. Scotland ain't won nothing.
True.
Right. Holland ain't won nothing. Yeah, I'm just going for a few teams. But you don't see the pressure that they get, that people are saying, they're favourites.
Well, so but to be fair, you don't know. They're going to have... Holland will have pressure in their country.
But they ain't got pressure now. Because remember, they've been...
I think they've been rebuilding and stuff.
No, but what it was is that Holland had... It's the same thing with England. Holland had lots of pressure because, you remember, they said that Holland was the best team to have not won the World Cup.
World Cup, yes.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they still haven't won it. So now what's happened is that the pressure just keeps coming, and then now the team is just gone backwards. And now, if this keeps happening with England, the same thing might happen. I'm telling you. It could happen.
All my life, England always get bigged up. I don't know.
But bigged up for what though? This is what I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying. I don't see them going back. I don't see that changing. They're always going to get bigged up.
Yeah, but they get bigged up. They don't get big up as a team. They get bigged up because of the individual players. That's why. Yeah, right. Holland, they've had for years good individual players. Yeah. They've been bigged up. It's the same thing. I'm telling you, this is facts, bruv. I watch football week in, week out. I know the game, bro. And I'm saying the pressure, I've said this every year, the media keeps putting pressure. England's one of the favourites. Have you seen the rankings? England are 4th rankings. Why are they 4th? For what? What have they done? This is what I don't understand, bro. And this is why...
Yeah, but at the same time, Belgium's number 1. What have they won?
Do you know...
Belgium.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said, bruv. I'm being real. The rankings is iffy. I didn't even know before.
Germany, Italy at the top 10.
Yeah, that's Germany are 16th.
I know, it's a bit odd.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then, like I said, the tournament as well is iffy as well because you got some teams that are playing at home and some are not. I just think that's unfair. That is unfair. That is a mad tournament, bro. And where's the tournament really based?
Well, currently
it's all over the place.
It is.
That's what I'm saying.
It's about 11 cities.
Yeah,
this
is mad. And then why is it that the bigger teams gets the favourites of playing at home? They should make all the little teams.
But obviously this is due to COVID as well. I mean, because I think Dublin. I think at one point Dublin was meant to be in it, but then they changed the venue there. So I think they just because of COVID.
Nah, it's not.
But at the same time, but you're always going to get people.
It's not a good excuse. No, but to me, it's not a proper tournament because.
Hang on. Every Euros is going to be played somewhere, and somewhere that country is playing.
Yeah, but that's one country. But here you've got England playing in their ground, and the thing is, all 3 of the games are in their ground.
Handy's lucky.
That's what I'm saying. They're talking about that England are favourites. They're great. This that. So you invade the play at Wembley, 3 games plus the final is going to be in Wembley. They're getting a helping hand.
Yeah,
that's what it is. I'm telling you, bro.
You don't think COVID plays any part in this at all?
The COVID might have played.
Of course it does.
Of course it has, because like I said, since this COVID thing, there's just been bare weird stuff.
Exactly. so I'm saying it's the first time, because generally it's in one country and that's it. But this year it's like in 11 different cities all over Europe. So I think this year is an exception.
And did you see? Sorry, and this is what I'm saying. This is where it's all confusing.
Go on.
Did you see? Who was it? Hungary. They played Portugal.
Didn't Portugal beat them?
Yeah, they beat them. But do you know what?
Go on.
Did you see the stadium?
No. I didn't watch their games. Go on.
It was a full house.
Oh, really?
60,000.
When did they play? They said Hungary.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Over 60,000.
Yeah. But to be fair, the government in Hungary have a different policy on COVID.
But saying situations like that will confuse people.
Well, okay, like Brazil, Copa America, where they've got the second highest death toll in the world.
Yeah, but it's in Brazil now.
Yeah, but
it wasn't even meant to be.
I know, exactly. It's like Jesus Christ. It's meant to be Argentina, but then COVID restrictions. There's meant to be Colombia, but then the country's in turmoil. And then Brazil, with the second highest COVID deaths in the world, and they've got a tournament going on there. I don't know. It's down to each country's policies.
It's just weird. Everything's just weird.
It is. I mean, I personally wouldn't go and play Brazil, but there you go.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'd rather play Brazil than Colombia. I won't lie. Because I might not get COVID, but I'm probably going to get kidnapped in Colombia. So,
and I'm surprised they're letting the Portuguese fans, because remember they're saying that the levels has gone up.
Yep.
So why would they let Portuguese? So I'm saying.
And now they're saying they want to let officials and dignitaries in without any isolation and so on.
Yeah, it's weird.
It is.
So now I just believe all this COVID thing has affected the game big time.
Well,
it's affected the game. And then now look at it. They're saying that now certain players are just not playing well. And like I said,
well, to be fair, I think they're pretty exhausted.
No, yeah, but has Kane had a jab?
I don't know,
because they said obviously they're talking about Kane. He just don't seem himself. So I don't know. I just said to myself, he's had a vaccine.
Yeah, but even the game, how much service did he really get today? Didn't really get much service today, and he's not the quickest. I mean, the ones so Stones from a corner, header hit the post. But besides that, it was down to speed and long balls. And Kane's not the quickest. He's not going to outrun. As far as I'm going, Scottish defenders. So.
And I'm surprised as well with Gareth Southgate because he's obviously trusting in some of his Villa players and Leeds players. Yeah. And remember, at the end of the day, you got to look at where these players, the teams that these players play for.
I know.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, there's players.
Aston Villa.
Yeah, there's players that can play in that midfield that play for big teams. Mm-hmm. You know, are in big competitions.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because even though that Leeds player had a good game in the first one, but
Phillips.
Yeah, but the thing is, how many games? But that's what I said. How many games can he keep doing that? Remember, he's new in this. The occasion's going to get to him.
And also play against big teams like Germany.
That's what I'm saying.
France and so on,
that's what I'm saying.
Because he's shone against Croatia.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. And already people came like the Yorkshire Polo.
That game, you would have want to put someone more with more experience in that midfield.
Well, I thought,
especially against Scotland.
Well, they were saying like Henderson was warming up. There's between Rashford and Henderson.
That's a game you need Henderson in.
Yeah, even picking Milner.
Milner. That's a game you need No, that is a Henderson game.
Well, he would try. Well, he would do whatever the manager said. If the man said, "I want you to try and get a goal," he would try and go forward. But I suspect
but that game is definitely for him because of the way Scotland
and his experience.
Yeah, he's experienced. But I suspect you go and play that Leeds player again.
But I suspect the manager said towards the end, just don't lose. So that's why England kept playing. They weren't adventurous. They did in the final.
Yeah.
In the final bits of the second half. Yeah, there was no adventurous. Just keep the ball, pass it back. Keep the ball, and I just felt sorry for Grealish, to be honest. Because he's come on, he's running fast, he's trying to do a quick 1-2, making a run, and the person he passes it to just passes it back.
At least he did better than Rashford, didn't he?
Did Rashford even get any chances?
Didn't do nothing, mate.
Well, yeah, but your striker, it's not. You don't need to come back to
your striker.
No, but say if Rashford is.
Oh, no, I thought you said your striker.
No. Say no, striker.
Nothing to do with me.
Man United.
Nothing to do.
Yeah, I just vomited in my mouth. Yeah, what are you going to do if they're not passing the ball forward? Unless you're going to come to midfield, try to collect the ball, and go past the entire Scottish defence. What are you going to do?
Yeah. Yeah, you just got to big up Scotland. They done well. They were
no, they did
rugged, dogged. That time,
but also through necessity. Because now they have to win the next game. If they'd won this game, they'd be.
It's not. I don't even think it's because they had to win the game. It's because they were playing England.
Yeah, but
it's a derby. It's like a derby.
Yeah, but if they'd been playing Czech Republic, you think they'd have played any differently?
If they played Czech Republic,
or Croatia, they wouldn't play any differently.
I guarantee they won't play like that.
Are you joking?
They won't play like that.
They played against. I looked at their stats. They played against Czech Republic. 19 attempts on goal they had.
Who?
Scotland.
Yeah, they played well. But, the game was a bit different.
They just didn't take the chances.
No, yeah, that's what it is. They had the chances, but what it is, that game was different. This game was different because they know England are going to have more of the ball. Yeah, so they basically said, "All right, we're going to sit back a bit." Like they said. They packed out the midfield, and made it difficult. It's just that's what teams do when they play bigger teams. Czech Republic are not a bigger team, so their game plan for that was a bit different, and obviously that left them a bit more open. Where Czech scored the goals. Yeah, that's what it was. I'm telling you.
And apparently Robertson put in like 14 crosses.
Yeah.
So I mean, he was busy.
Yeah, and because their ascendancy was on their side, and they were getting a lot of the chances, it left them more open in the back. Yeah, because they didn't get that much with it. They had some chances, but they didn't get the same amount. So that's why Czech had that chance and sniffed in and got in the goals.
Did you actually see the game?
I didn't see all the game, no.
Okay,
I didn't even see that game, yeah. No, I saw some of it. Did I see that goal? No, I must have missed that goal. It's the best goal. It's the best goal so far.
I've only seen 1.5 games. So half of the England first one, which put me to sleep, and then I've just seen
No, but did you see the Czech goal?
No.
Well. It's the goal of the tournament at the moment.
Oh, is it? I will YouTube it.
He got the goal. The ball was from halfway.
And he chipped it. Yeah, he chipped it. I didn't see it. I know of it. I didn't see it.
You at least heard about it. I was going to say he needs to come up with this podcast. He's not a serious footballer. Oh my days.
As I keep telling everybody, I'm a club fan. I'm not a national fan. And let's say I'm used to much more aggressive, attacking, adventurous football, and fighting to the last second. And because we've done podcasts where Liverpool have sometimes been slow build up. So when Thiago first came to the team, slow build up, and we're getting annoyed with that. You're actually getting into like proper rage. So it's interesting to watch England and how their tactics kind of change. But you're right, Scotland obviously. Well, they had to win. They really had to win because now what are their chances of qualifying? Yeah,
they had to win, but it's just not an excuse. I just think Scotland played well.
They did,
and England. They got in England's face. It bothered them, and it done their game.
But at the end of the day, you just say, you could condemn the performance, but if England go through and Scotland don't, then England's plan worked. But then, if they're going to play like that, we are really going to struggle against the big teams. Really going to be a problem. They're going to have to be. Either they're going to try and have to truly completely damp out the game and. Suppressed whoever they're playing against.
Do they look like a team that's fourth in the world?
No, I won't lie. But then, but if you just because you're playing boring football doesn't mean you're poor. They haven't lost. So their record. They haven't lost, have they? Hang on, no, they haven't lost. You beat Croatia, so they're undefeated this tournament. What more can you do?
Undefeated in the tournament.
Yeah, they've not lost.
It was 2 games.
Yeah, they've not lost though. But
what more
can you do?
It was 2 games.
Yeah, but Scotland was bigging up Scotland, and Scotland have lost one and draw one.
Yeah, but England are put as one of the favourites, but Scotland are not.
Yeah, but England do what they need to do. England are more likely going to progress.
So why they get booed at the end if they've done what they've done?
Because I imagine their fans are of the same opinion as yourself. But then if you say to Gareth Southgate, how are you feeling? He's not going to say, I feel proper gutted. He's probably thinking, right, We got 4. Do a job against Czech.
There's no guarantee with that.
No, but all they need is a draw and then through.
What if they don't get the draw?
Well, from the way they play, and also don't forget they've not conceded a goal either in this tournament.
Yeah, I know, but now pressure's on them.
The pressure is on them.
Yeah.
Then we'll see if they step up. And what if they draw 0-0? I mean, I won't lie. So the way they're playing is good for group stages, obviously. But
they're always good in group stages.
No, but I'm just saying like this.
You're
not conceding, you're not scaring much. But
that's what I said.
I worry in the knockout.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm worried in the because they're teams. I mean, Scotland, yes, they're desperate. They need to win, but they're in knockout. Obviously, every team absolutely wants to win. Yeah. No one's going to be sitting back. Everyone's going to be really well. They can't afford to sit back. And I just want to know how England, because England can't be doing all this backwards passing.
Yeah, I'll tell you what England is. Just like I was saying, I must have didn't finish it. Like I said, because of the media, the way they big up England and put them fourth in the world and favourites and all of that, they just need to accept, England in a whole just needs to accept the certain level that they are. Like Scotland, they know the level they're at. They know that they're not going to win it. We're about here, and this is what it is. Anything that we get or we win against a big team, it's a bonus. That's what England needs to do. And I guarantee if that happens with them, they will have more chance of winning because people are not thinking that England's going to win this and that and bigging them up and saying, yeah, we got the best players, this and that.
Well,
this is what the problem is.
Okay, what's the best league in the world?
Because it doesn't matter.
Well, what do you think is the best
league? But it's in England. Yeah. No, they say it's in England. Well, but I don't think it's in England.
What's the best league in the world?
I think Spain.
What?
Look on the table and see how close it is for the top 4.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, but that's
any team. Yeah, but any.
That's quite recent. Before it was just Real and Barca, and then now.
No, but Atletic's always been there. They've been there. They've won the league. They've won the league before.
No, that's quite recent. They've not been before. It's just Real.
No, we're talking the last maybe 10 years.
How often they've won? Atletico Madrid won the league.
They've won. I swear they've won it about twice at least.
Twice in 10 years.
No, twice. Yeah, but twice. No, twice before they won it this season.
So 3 times in 10 years.
Yeah, but that's still decent.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that it's the English the most, because the thing is that most of the time when someone wins the Premier League, they're like miles ahead. So to me then that means that's coming like the Scottish League, because if it's Celtic, they're miles ahead. If it's Rangers, they're miles ahead. Yeah. In England, one of the team that wins it is miles ahead. So it's the same. So why is it that England is the best?
It's only the last 2 years, because don't forget we were 1 point behind Man City 3 seasons ago.
Yeah, that was that season. But what about the other season?
Well, then when Leicester won it, they were miles ahead.
No, I don't agree with that England is the best league in the world. I don't agree. And I'm saying it live. I don't agree. I don't agree.
I do.
To me, the best league in the world is when everything is close. That is the best good league. Not when one team just runs away with it. That's boring. That's why they say Scottish League is boring.
Well, yeah, because Scottish League...
Yeah.
No, I think what makes a division good is that you have it's not just a 2-horse race or a 3-horse race. We won it, Manchester City could win it, Chelsea could win it, Man United could win it, Leicester...
Yeah, but Man United won it in time though.
No, but still, they can win it. I mean, Leicester have won it. So I guess that's what makes it the best and exciting. And on any given day, any team can beat any team.
Yeah.
Whereas what you'll find is that Real...
No, in there, they get beaten.
Not often.
No, they do.
Real Madrid gets beaten often.
Go and look at how much games Real Madrid lost and Barcelona.
I defer to your great...
Go and look how many games.
Is it just this COVID season?
No, they've lost other games. Barcelona and Real Madrid, they don't just go and win the streets where they just lose like one game. They lose games.
Do they?
Yeah, of course they do. They lose games.
I bow to your...
they lose games.
Spanish football.
They lose games.
I'll change my argument to the Scottish League then. There you go. Well, Rangers and Celtic hardly ever lose games.
Yeah. But yeah, we time's up now. So
okay,
for the England, we just have to look forward to the next game. So
I think we'll go through, but I won't lie, I am worried about the knockouts.
Okay, I am not worried about the knockouts because I know England's level.
So you reckon they're gonna get back?
But I'm just saying I know their level of football.
So what does that mean?
I just think people don't accept. Once you accept that,
so where they're gonna finish?
In where?
in this competition.
In the quarters.
Actually, I think I agree with you, to be fair.